All right, guys, we're here in front of H2O for the first episode of Ultra Interviews. We're here with Hector and Hector Jr. Today we're going to be talking about Ultra Clean, H2O, their builds, everything they have to offer, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we're here with the first episode of Ultra Interviews. We're starting off here at H2O with Hector and Hector Jr. So we're just going to go over a little bit about what got them started in this industry, how they've grown, and what they love about the industry and Ultra Clean as a whole. So Hector, we just want to kind of know, how did you go from, being a detailer and just starting that out, and what made you want to get to that next step, and what are some of the things that you did to get there that you might, give as advice to other people that want to do something similar?
Okay, my first thing is focus in your dream and your job and your passion. That's the most important for me.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely important. Staying focused in what your next step is and your goal. What would you say are kind of some of the things that made you want to get to that point? What made you want to break out of just the, I'm going to detail cars and get to that point of, no, I want to expand on this. I want to have a store. I want to do, the builds. I want to just keep growing.
I think I can speak for my dad as well as I think it all started at first car washing.
Yeah.
It all started car washing, and then because we at that point we never thought about opening a store, right?
No.
We never thought about opening a store or anything. It really all happened when my dad, Hector Sr., you started getting all these vans, right?
Yeah.
How many vans did you have running at a time?
Like 5 vans.
Like 5 vans. So at that time, when you're running 5 vans and you got different employees, imagine one van, you're already having to stock up quite a good amount of chemicals, right?
Yeah.
So with having 5 vans, we had to have a garage and a place where we could fix these vans up. We had to have extra parts, extra chemicals, making sure everyone's stocked up. And I think that's what kind of like got us into having that system already, and then just having a big amount of chemicals and providing this service for these X amount of vans.
No.
But I mean, why did you start detailing or washing cars?
Yeah,
you
washing
weren't even
cars.
detailing at the point.
The most is washing cars, because I love washing cars.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 years old, I washing my father's car. Is my first time.
Yeah.
10 years old, I started my business.
That's great.
So,
just doing what you love, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then from there, my dad started washing cars, and I started going with him washing those cars. Started seeing what chemical goes to what. I would just look at the bottles and I'll be like, "What the hell is this? This one's green. This one's red." My dad tells me to use that one, and then from there, I started getting more involved into the business and went out to this chemical company, and they told me this is an extra way to make more money. Because how much were we charging for car washes before?
Like $15.
$15 a car wash.
Yes.
You get your car done inside and out.
Yeah.
Who does your car for
$15.
that much right now?
Nobody.
It's very rare.
Nobody, yeah.
It's very rare someone does your car inside and out for that much. But we're getting down. It was at a time where, was there a lot of competition? Was there a lot of people doing it? The mobile?
Yeah, it's not too much.
There's not too much.
Not what it is now,
Yeah.
for sure.
Not like,
So
Yeah.
this thing goes as back as you could get it to, and for the most part, like getting into chemicals, my dad is the one that really was the guy to have everything organized. You should have saw his house that we rented. The garage had drums. You're talking about 55-gallon drums.
Yeah.
Of arm roll, 55 gallons of degreaser, 55 gallons of soap, and then all the vans would come in, fill up their gallons, and then get ready to go.
Yeah.
And then as well as what else you started building the trailers.
Yeah, after we rent the store,
Mm-hmm.
we start to building trail vans.
Yeah, because I mean, and that's, you guys are known across the country almost, right? For your guys' builds, you guys ship from here all the way to the East Coast.
East Coast, Ghana, Africa.
All the way to Ghana.
Yeah.
International builds.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
I think it was crazy. It's nothing that we could say like, oh, this is how we planned it. This is what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
This is pretty much like the only thing that we knew what to do.
Yeah.
this is all we knew what to do to provide and to make a better life. Like we come over here and then making sure that we provide for our family, and that was just one of the ways. So with that, it's just I was looking upon like how we got into builds, and I think it was mainly because no one else was wanting to build your van. No one else was wanting to help you set up your own business.
Yeah.
Why? Because remember all these other stores, I'll get people coming in and out. They're like, they'll sell you the equipment.
But you got to kind of
now
go and put it together.
You figure it out. You figure out this Lego piece that there's no specific instruction.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you the machine. I'll give you the tank, but I won't install it. Why? Because I don't know why. I don't know why. Some would say because of liability. Some would say because of it was not a waste of their time. Which to us, we're starting a small business. At the end of the day, we did it for our vans. So that's why my dad was like, "Here, you buy the equipment from me. Shit, I'll even install this stuff for free." And from there, we started evolving and seeing ways that we can make this small van have all this equipment inside of it.
Maximize all the space that the detailers could have in there.
But before we got into all that, the one brand that really got us started was Ultra Clean. Ultra Clean was one of the brands, right?
This is my first brand in the store.
In the store,
Imagine,
Ultra Clean's been with us ever since we opened.
How many years is that now that you guys since you guys opened your first store?
7 years old.
7 years ago. Going strong. In Covina.
Thank you, Roman and Gabriel too.
Roman and Gabriel.
Yes.
And it's just like, to me, it's crazy to me because a lot of these brands, they see a minority like us, and yes, I understand you want to keep your chemical at a high point. You want to make sure it's not presented wrong, but at the same time, it's like, give us a chance. And Ultra Clean was one of the companies that gave us a chance and gave us opportunities to get into the door and start reselling product. And from there, my dad would be able to tell you on like how you started using Ultra Clean as well and how you found it. ¿Cómo lo encontraste?
We find the Ultra Clean, but with the Peña,
first choice. Okay.
He recommended it.
And it just went from there.
And then from right there, I was going crazy. I started getting all these gallons, and we were still detailing. We weren't doing mobile detailing as much. We were still doing that, but we were still detailing inside the store. So I would use a lot of their soaps, a lot of the degreasers, and figure out that it's just a brand that's for the people. It's something that you guys make that it's super strong, which can be it could be very dangerous.
If not used right.
It's not for your average person, right? It's for the person that knows how to dilute this stuff and knows how to work with this chemical. But using it to your advantage it helps you not break your budget, bro. There's people that come in that they can't spend the $30-40 on a gallon. And Ultra Clean's able to save you a couple more dollars. And at the end of the day, the chemical is just as good, if not better. And that's one thing that I do respect about you guys, and that's why we continuously have this brand in all 3 of our stores. And will I ever stop? I will never stop, because there's always someone that needs this stuff and needs to get their job done. And that's just what we do.
And one thing you guys can look forward to, and you know, everybody that uses Ultra Clean can look forward to, something we're making going forward is going to be cost analysis sheets. So from your basic wash to your next step up, you can see your breakdown of when you buy a gallon at H2O, this is how many ounces you're going to use, and this is how much it's going to cost you to wash a car. So that's something you guys can kind of look forward to. And something that we're putting together. We should have it out, you know, in the next month or so for your basic wash, your next level up, and your, you know, high quality detail.
That's a very hard thing to do. It sounds very basic, but trust me, that's a very hard thing to do, and that's something that we need to do as detailers. Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings that we started our own business, and some of us didn't go to school, some of us did, and for the most part, all I know is that we make money and we don't know how much we're making.
Exactly.
We just know that at the end of the day we got this much, but we don't know how much we got to save, how much the numbers.
What's going into each wash. So that's kind of what what we're working on right now, and you guys will see soon, and you'll see in the stores pretty soon too.
Yeah.
One of the things I did want to talk to you about, you're now opening up soon here, right? I don't know
Yes,
if everyone
the-
Ontario, dude.
Ontario, the third store location in Ontario, which I'm sure you guys are going to be hearing a lot about soon.
Yes.
But
We waiting. A lot of people asking for this new store, new location.
nice.
So many people waiting. Is water is ready, 24 hours ready. Filter water.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
Awesome
imagine.
stuff. Awesome
Yeah,
stuff, you
so
guys.
That store, definitely Hector Sr. Shout out to you.
It's looking great. I've seen
Bless-
some of the early pictures. It looks amazing.
He,
Yeah.
He gave me the leeway of like, he didn't say, here's $1 million, go make a nice store.
Yeah.
It was more of like, okay, you want to do these things to the store, you make the floor look nice, make the lighting look nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, figure out how to get it done and see how we can do it with our budget.
Yeah.
And it's been fun, but our main thing is like, trust me, I've always wanted to open. We could open a lot of stores everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
but the main thing that we can do is make sure when you go to an H2O store, is
Mhm.
having the great customer service.
Yeah.
Ensuring everything is right and you're happy at the end of the day.
Yep.
What's the whole point of having all these other stores if at the end of the day the customer isn't happy and our brand gets
Mhm.
diluted?
Yeah.
That's my main concern and why it takes us so long to open stores. And even at this new Ontario location, I'm gonna be the one to work over there. At the new one.
Nice.
And it's gonna be cool because I'm gonna be doing classes,
Awesome.
showing people how to detail, how to even just do the basic stuff, how to even just make more money out of your business.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just something that I feel like people need help on.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
cool. There's also YouTube that you guys can go check out as well.
Yeah, H2O. I'll put the link below for you guys to check out everything H2O has to offer, from Instagram to their website to their YouTube videos. But I just want to thank you guys for always
Mhm.
sticking with Ultra Clean and having the product here, and congratulate you on continuing to grow.
Is there any like new things that we should know that are gonna come about for Ultra Clean?
Yeah, we got some new products in the works, different sizes, different products. Just expanding our line. We're always trying to grow. But you guys are going to see something soon with our detail spray. We're going to revamp the formula and just always continue to make our products as good as we can. But stay tuned for that one. It'll be coming soon.
That's
Guys,
gonna be crazy.
Aline, they changed the price. Lower price in the high dressing. All dressing, very price
Going
for
down.
you guys.
Oh, yeah,
That's
because
great.
that was the
Thank
thing,
you.
right?
Of course, man. Yeah.
That was the thing.
It was.
All the silicone.
Silicone
all
was crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was crazy for a while, and little by little, our prices are starting to get better just as the raw materials start to change. But we never want to change our formula. We always want to make sure we're providing a high quality product that we can stand behind,
Yeah.
and we're always going to do that.
And I know Ultra Clean does a very good job of like, because you guys buy all your materials.
All our materials,
All your
everything's
materials.
made in Orange County. Every single product we have. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
the main thing. You got to be able to. I know you guys probably buy like
By a lot.
good quantities,
A lot of material. Yeah.
just so you make sure your chemical is consistent all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the main thing. We want to keep consistency, and like you were saying earlier, we make our chemicals with the detailer in mind. The person that's going out there and making their living doing these washes, and we try and always keep that in mind when we're updating our products, when we're improving our products. Like, how can we bring the most value, not only to our customers that are the stores, but also their customers.
Yeah.
So that's always something we try and keep in mind. Yeah.
And then who do you recommend when someone as a detailer comes to you and they ask you, where can I get started? Who do you recommend?
If you need the whole builds, you got to go to H2O for sure.
That's my man
Yeah.
right there.
Gotcha.
Sweet.
Thank you, Ali.
Yeah, well, I want to thank you guys, and we're going to wrap up this episode, but stay tuned for the next episodes coming every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Roman. Ultra Clean, the best company. Thanks.